Good evening, everyone. I am super excited. I just got home from creating a new vision board, which you see a little bit behind me. And for those of you who I think, well, most of the people I have interacted with know what a vision board is, but I'm sure there's some that do not know what a vision board is. And a vision board is something you can create for kind of anything you want to create in your life. You could create it for like the year ahead or a couple years ahead. You could create it for a project you're working on. You could create it for your home. So there's different reasons you would create a vision board, and I haven't done one for a couple of years, and I have one actually up in my home office here that I had done before, and I hadn't done one for a couple of years. And a friend of mine who is up in Palm Bay, Florida, was doing a vision board kind of get together with a few people. And Palm Bay is about an hour and 45 minutes north. So I kind of, when she first posted about it, I was like, oh, maybe I'll do that, but it's kind of far up, so it's a commitment. And then I was kind of looking at the weather, make sure there's no rain in the forecast and all that good stuff. But I decided to go up today and create it. And she did it a little bit differently from the standpoint that she used canvas instead of, I've always used poster board. But I like the idea of canvas because you can, it's more keepable, I guess. Like the poster board I have upstairs is like kind of rolling in on each other. But it's kind of cool to create because for me, I focus on different areas of my life. So I focus on like my work, my home, kind of things I want to create in my life, and a lot of it's travel. So a lot of my what I created. So if you look at it up here, see if I can blow it up enough. You can see like different areas. So the top part was all travel based, and then the middle is all on optimism and kind of focusing on, to me, like optimism and everything is creation. And you always have to be positive, and you always have to look for the solutions. I'm always looking for solutions for things. And then the bottom corner, I focused on my health and creating good habits and things like that. And the middle is all on my house. And then the other bottom, which I don't know how it's showing up on the screen, but it is focused on work. And then, as I said, a lot of the top part is all about travel because I'm all about how do you create for yourself. And I love travel. That's always been, something I've always wanted to do a lot of. And I've done some. I've been to Europe a handful of times. Well, maybe not a handful, but 3 or 4 times. I've been, in many of the states in the United States. I've been to Caribbean a little bit. I mean, so I've been around. I've traveled far more than a lot of people ever get to do in their lifetime. So I'm super grateful for that. But I definitely want to travel more and go back to certain countries, explore some new countries. And so that was a major focus for me. And actually, the last one I created was all about travel as well. So I encourage you to look at, how you can use something like this, because you can do your own. You don't have to do it in a group like I did it. It was a little more fun. We had some snacks, some refreshments, and, you get to kind of brainstorm with other people. And Tracy had a ton of magazines and different things to choose from. So you can use magazines, you can print out pictures, you could Google a picture and print it out. It's kind of up to you what you want to do and how you want to create it. As I said, I really like the opportunity of creating it on canvas and being able to hang it on a wall, versus like a poster board where you're kind of like, where do I put this giant poster board? So I really like that idea. So I'm definitely going to keep doing it that way. Even if I create my own, I'm definitely going to keep doing it that way. And then she used, now of course I'm not going to remember what that's called, but like something to put. So we used like cement glue to create, put the photos on the page, or on the canvas. But then we put something called Mod Podge or something like that all over the top. So it kind of seals everything onto the canvas. So that way it doesn't, fall off with age and things like that. So, sorry, my dog's snorting over here. But otherwise, as I said, it's super cool. I want to say like some of the best things for me, were the power of optimism, and small changes, big results, Because for me, it's all about, those little changes you create in your life. If we make small little changes every single day in our life, guess what? You're going to get huge results. And these small changes could be like getting up 5 minutes earlier. They could be, walking 5 minutes longer. So, I mean, there's so many small changes we can make that can really, over the long term, create huge results. So that's kind of what I got out of this. And then, as I said, it's really, I used a lot of words in my vision board this time around, but sometimes you can use more images. It kind of just depends on what you have available to you and how you want to create it. But I had a super fun time doing this today. Again, I'll show you kind of what it looks like. And and you can create it around a house project if you're getting ready to renovate your house, if you're getting ready to do a big work project or something like that. There's so many ways you can use vision boards. I've always done it kind of around my life, so it's included work and play and home and all those things. But there's so many ways you can do it. And I haven't done it consistently annually, but it's something I definitely want to, now that I'm doing this with this canvas, try and do it annually, because like Tracy's got hers like the last 3 years hanging in her office, and then she's got now the new one, which is for this year, that she's getting ready to put up in her office as well. So I think I'm going to start doing it annually and then using the canvas, because it's a great idea, because then you can kind of see each year what you create in your life, what you manifest in your life. And again, you have to take action. So when I talk about manifestation, I always want to say you have to take action. You always have to keep moving forward and take action, those little steps to make big things happen. So drop in the comments if you're watching on the replay or live, if you've ever done a vision board before and how you found it. Like, has it helped you create more? Has it helped you with success? And my dog's starting to bark now. So with that, I'm going to end. Have a great night, everyone. Talk to you again soon. Bye for now.